We live right now?
I think we're live.
What's up, everybody? Everybody, what's up, everybody? I am Miami. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's
Hey,
up?
mate, you're
What's
shaking
up?
the desk, dude.
My bad, dog. Does that mess anything up? Can
What's
you
up,
hear us?
everybody? Can y'all hear us?
Can
y'all
you
see
hear
us?
Can you see us? Can
Let
you
us
hear
know. Give us a thumbs up.
Give us a thumbs up if you can hear us. Give us something if you can hear us. If the vibe is right, if you're feeling good. What are they saying, Sweet Tea? I can't tell.
Wonderboy, yes. They can hear us.
Let's
They can hear us.
go. Was me trying to flex there for a second, but it's not a whole lot to look at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
I
weak, dog.
gotta work on my biceps.
100%, dude.
You know what I mean? Biceps,
Don't be
triceps, pretty much the whole get up. Quads, calves, hamstrings, especially my glutes. I think my glutes are just underdeveloped. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, can you tell?
Yeah.
When I
look at you, the first thing I think is like his glutes are underdeveloped.
So you're looking at my butt. I figure just that's the first thing everybody looks at.
No, I don't look. It's just like a sense that I get. Like
this is a guy
probably got
that doesn't do leg day. Like he's got a flat booty.
He has an underdeveloped glutes.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah, for sure.
That's always been like a insecurity of mine, you know, just not having the bubble butt, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
we're getting confirmation from our tech guy. What's his name?
Matt.
I thought you just make a name up.
Oh,
it can be Matt.
Our tech guy, Kevin.
Yeah, we got a
Kevin over there.
Yeah, Big Kev is letting us know he's over there on the in the booth.
Yeah,
just don't get too close to the mic. You don't want it to spike. And when you look away, these are sensitive mics. This is high quality stuff we're talking here. Thumbs up if you notice the new setup.
Oh, I know, y'all. And this is like not even the 100% we're gonna have. Like this is just slowly but surely getting everything set up right. We're gonna have our own warehouse at some point in time. One where it's just gonna be Wonderboy, Sweet Tea. Like exactly. What do we call it? We gotta call it something.
Dude, I got it. Original. You ready? The Lair.
That's just it. The Lair. Because you know how like Dude Perfect has their own like warehouse of fun. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what it's called? The warehouse of fun?
I don't know. It just looks like it looks awesome. We're gonna give some more time for people to trickle in.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's do it.
We're gonna let more people roll up in here. We're gonna start answering questions when we hit 1 million viewers. So
hey, hand me the you think I should just do the Q&A
right
with the night vision goggles on the entire time? I should just wear the night vision goggles. I think it's just awesome. I would walk around with those things.
With the night visions?
Yeah, the night vision behind you.
Let me throw some social media.
We got some baby Yodas up in here. Oh, bro, yo. Dude, these are like limited edition. You guys missed out on some of these right here. The Wonderboy thing.
They might still be able to pick them up.
Really? Oh, yeah. So that'd be sick.
The Wonder Compound. There you go.
The Wonder Compound. Well, like the Wonderboy, it gotta have Sweet Tea in there. You're part of the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
WB and Sweet Tea. That's the place to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I wish I could rap. I wish I could freestyle. That's just a God-given gift.
Your rapping abilities are right there with your glutes. Non-existent. You know what I mean?
Non-existent. What do y'all think about my glutes, guys? Do I need to work on my glutes? That's the thing.
Yeah, Sensei Seth, starting off with the super chat hot tonight. Sensei Seth says WB has UGS, underdeveloped glutes syndrome.
Sensei Seth, you're supposed to be on my side, bro.
I know,
we're going to do a video of nothing but glute workouts, Sensei Seth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Well, I'll tell you what, though. Me and you, Sensei Seth, Icy Mike. We got some. We're getting
a collab.
We're going to get a collab in, guys. Y'all just wait and see this bad boy. It's going to be nuts.
It's going to be nuts.
Oh, yeah. Did y'all notice the key to the city back there? Sweet Tea, did you notice the key to the city?
I did, dude. Mr. T, aka Papa Ridgehand, was saying that you are the only person in Simpsonville's history to get the key to the city.
The key to Simpson. Like, what does it unlock? That's
everything.
The question. Everything? Do I get free meals? Free car washes? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that would be so dope. I just gotta carry my key around everywhere I go.
Super chat coming in from Overhead Jumper says, Steven, where's the NMF knife? I got you.
Oh, bro, wait, where's? Oh, I got it over there. Wait, hold up. It's over there. It's right over there, dude.
Yeah,
the NMF knife. And guess what? Sweet Tea liked it so much he got him one. Show
I
him.
did.
Show him. You got it on you?
I would totally show you, but I don't want to like get demonetized because weapons.
Knife, yeah. They got the YouTube has definitely got like the YouTube police. You know what I mean? They're on you. Like
for sure.
Like guaranteed just people just sitting there watching your channel.
100%.
YouTube. All right, one mistake.
Forever to
what's up?
To tweet out that we're live right now.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean? It's just
I keep getting distracted with these great questions.
Sorry, guys. We're gonna get to you guys in a second. We're gonna have a chance for everybody to come on in. I can't say trickle in anymore. That's what Dr. Disrespect says. And it's like become a habit of mine now. Gotta watch the old Dr. D, Dr. Disrespect. Dude, I love his channel, bro. He's hilarious. I would love to collab with that guy.
But how though? I mean, he's an athlete. You could definitely train him.
Yeah,
I'm sure he'd pick it up quick.
That one time he threw a front kick and pulled his handy, I can show him how to do a front kick
the right way. And you can show him your workout, your pre-workout stretch
before he goes out in games. Yep. You know. Yeah, I know it. So, how's everybody doing? That's the question. Hopefully, I'm so glad that you guys found the time. I had a bunch of guys on YouTube right now. There's people in the chat right now that are up at like 2 a.m. watching this bad boy.
100%. Literally, somebody just commented, "Wonderboy, it's 2 a.m."
What? I love you. Those are hard. They're hardcore fans. The ones that stay up, past their bedtime. They got to work in the morning. Whatever that may entail, like whatever that may be, and you're still up just hanging out with myself and Sweet Tea.
I know.
I feel like I just drank a protein shake and I feel like I'm about to throw up.
Yeah, don't.
That would be some good content, though. Do you think they'll like, no, throwing up on the old YouTube, throwing up on the mic?
That would
forever. I will have chunks like smashed up in this thing. Oh man, dude, my strength and conditioning coach just put me through an intense workout. I'm feeling the bubbling going up in my stomach, dude. I may throw up right now. May happen. Do I look pale?
No.
Oh God.
Dude, every time he puts me through a workout, I throw up.
Really? Every time?
I literally don't eat anything at all so that I don't throw up, and I still throw up.
What do you throw up? What you had the other night before?
Just all of my sadness and
sadness
and pain.
All right, so when we getting started, man, we're just letting people
soon. Yeah, we're getting close. We're at 530
guys,
viewers. We're good. We're gonna get rolling.
God, we got to get at least like 7 million, guys.
I know, dude. We need to hit 1,000 tonight. So
1,000 viewers, guys. Get everybody on the channel right now. It's got to be the best Q&A ever, flipping ever. I can't say that's the only F word I know. Flipping, unless you watch my Twitch channel, then there are some other ones out there. But outside of the Twitch, flipping is the only F word I know. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet Tea, I feel alone because you're on your phone.
Dude, I'm so distracted. It's taking me forever to tweet.
Alone. I don't have Sweet Tea.
All right, we're here.
Oh man, my elbow still hurts from those.
All right, tweet sent. Now we can get into it.
The other day, guys. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Thumbs up if you want us to start a podcast.
Thumbs up if you want me and Sweet Tea, the man to be.
The man to be.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something to rhyme, and I'm terrible.
I know. I remember you and Chris. Remember you and Chris would have those
rap battles.
Yeah,
he beats me every time, even though he's not good at it.
All right, so I think we're in it. Go ahead, intro us in, Wonderboy.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Wonderboy and Sweet Tea Q&A. Thank you guys so much for being in the house with us. Like I said, there are people out there that are missing their bedtime, their sleep. 2 a.m. in the UK, all over the world, joining us tonight. I love you guys. Appreciate you. But yeah, Q&A right now with Sweet. This is our first Q&A I think we've done on our channel.
No, we did one when we first got the channel. It was like right when we hit.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
was it like 100? Was it?
It was right when the Luque fight was announced. So we went on to kind of talk about the Luque fight.
Right. Well, was that a Q&A though? It wasn't a Q&A, I don't think.
Kind of. I mean, you answer some questions. I think it kind of turned into it. But speaking of which, let's get into some questions real quick.
Questions, guys.
So right off the bat,
let me know if I'm too loud.
No, you're not. You're not. You're good. You're good. Just remember to stay closer to the mic.
Yes, sir. We're gonna do some ASMR.
Yes.
Talks.
Yes. All right. So we're gonna start with Marshall Orrs right here.
Marshall Orrs, what's up, my brother?
Right.
Thank you for the chat.
Yeah, the super chat.
Oh, let's go.
What's the most fun UFC fight you've ever been in?
The most fun UFC fight, I would have to say. Now, I'm kind of weird in the fact that like what I think is fun is like my hardest fights. The hardest fights that I've ever been. The Matt Brown fight because I was fighting a bad weight cut. The Tyron Woodley fight after I got knocked down.
Yeah.
Right? Let's see what else. What's another one? Just the ones that where like I had to fight through adversity, right? That I had to fight through the hardest things to be in, like the guillotine, getting knocked down twice. When Ellenberger knocked me down and I literally, my body went on autopilot. Like I wasn't even there, but my body kind of just took over and I had no idea how I got him to the fence and finished him in the first round. Other than those fights, I would say the Johnny Hendricks fight. And the reason I thought that was probably the most exciting fight of mine was that fight made me so freaking nervous because here I am, like ranked number 9, down the division. This guy ranked number 2 is giving me a shot at working my way up to his spot, right? And that's another reason why I gave, I don't mind giving like Vicente Luque and Jeff Neal the shot because I was given that shot too, kind of giving back.
Yeah.
But I was so nervous, man. I worked my behind off. I just do every fight, but there was just something about that training camp that was just epic, man. I was in the best shape of my life. And every time I go into training camp since then, I try to get in that shape, the Johnny Hendricks fight shape. I knew he could knock dudes out, man. He was knocking dudes out, taking people down. And the reason I thought it was awesome because I literally went out there in the beginning, like 2 seconds in the first round. I was just like, let's have fun, man. Like I was having fun out there. I was hitting the guy whenever I wanted to. I knew exactly what he was going to throw, when he was going to throw it. And I picked him apart in the first round. I knew exactly what he was doing when he got me to the cage. I don't know. It was just a fun fight. No disrespect to like, not taking anything away from Johnny Hendricks, but it just seemed easy, So I would say that was a fun fight for sure.
Yeah. That was.
You were sitting there cage side for that one, right?
Yeah, I haven't missed a fight, or I've tried not to miss fights.
Obviously. You haven't missed a fight.
Well, I missed Matt Brown. I was in college. I missed Jeff Neal, obviously, because nobody could go to that fight.
Yeah, I know.
But that was definitely a fun fight because I was terrified for you. I mean,
for the Hendricks fight?
I'm a big media reader guy, and I'll look at odds and what MMA.
Dude, and you're good at it. Not just with MMA, but with football, basketball. You know all the stats, bro. It's crazy.
Well, you know what they say. If you can't fight, learn stats. So that's what I do.
But you can fight though. You can fight.
So anyways, I was terrified. Nobody picked you to win that fight. 0 people.
Was it really that bad? No,
yeah,
I was like such a huge underdog.
He had just come off his loss.
No,
which I thought he won against Robbie Lawler.
Oh,
the second
right.
Lawler fight.
That's right. Yeah, you thought he won that one.
Yeah, and then he was supposed to fight Woodley. Obviously, bad weight cut. That fight didn't happen.
And then me.
And then you. Poor old
so it was
WB
like that war with Robbie was epic, man.
His war with Robbie, his war with GSP, his knockout of Martin Campman.
And he was in the best shape of his life for that fight. He was shredded.
He was tortured.
He had hired a new strength and conditioning coach. Like his weight was on point. He said that was the best he ever felt.
To see you go in there and do what you did to him, it was a showcase on how good you actually were and how you could just shut dudes down. It was like your breakout to where it was like, all right, I wasn't able to prepare for this guy. How do you prepare for it? It put the whole rest of the division on notice to be like, we got to spend more time preparing for this dude if we're gonna fight him. Like we gotta really pay attention to this guy. And it was also a reflection on kind of his motivation, too. But
hey,
still,
question: where's my headpiece, bro? I don't get a headpiece. What the heck? You look awesome over there. Like you're in a legit podcast setting, and I don't even have. Anyway,
we're working on it. We're working on it. Next question here.
Good question. Thank you so much.
This is from Duzin. He has a super chat, by the way. I appreciate the super chat, Duzin. Says, hey, Wonderboy, love your channel, and you're my most favorite fighter in the UFC. Just wanted to say hi.
You know what? I love those kind of questions because you know what? I like to say hi back to people. Mm-hmm. A little wave, a little us. That's like if you notice karate guys, they say that. That's like if some random person tells me something that I think's cool, I'll say oos. That means like yes, like you understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anytime somebody says something, even outside of karate class, I'm like oos. If it's something that I like, I like what you're saying, I'll be like oos. And I'm giving you an oos right now. Oos.
I actually watched a video on YouTube that said that in Okinawa or maybe Japan, they don't say oos.
What do they
It's
say?
like kind of disrespectful.
What?
Maybe it was
Why is it a thing then? Why is it like an? I mean,
it just said like, don't say oos. It's disrespectful. Say this instead.
what is it?
And it was Japanese words.
Really?
Well,
I want to oos it up, guys.
Maybe it was
I'm
old
oosing.
Jesse Incamp. Maybe it was on his channel. I don't remember.
I don't know.
But I know we say it all the time.
People say it like,
and they're like,
"Us."
don't say it.
Oos.
Yeah, they say it in Hunter x Hunter all the time. They do a deal, and every time they're always like, us.
Really? In Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah, the anime.
That's anime, guys. Go check it out.
It's awesome. It's actually it is awesome, but it's also kind of like anticlimactic, but like also super climactic. So no spoilers. We got a super chat from Nepa.
What's up, Nepal? Let's go.
Let's see. Hey, I had my first Muay Thai fight in 6 weeks. Do you have any tips for preparing for the fight physically and or mentally?
Okay. You got a fight coming up. How long did you say it was?
6 weeks.
6
Muay Thai.
weeks. Okay, so
So
you're
stand
probably
up
just
only.
going into training camp right now. So the advice that I'm going to give you is literally for anybody and everybody, no matter what it is you're doing. So number one, what gives me confidence to go out there and do what I got to do is training my butt off in the gym. No excuses. There are going to be days where you're going to get up and not want to go train. There are going to be days where you got bumps and bruises. And you're just going to feel like crap in the gym. But you know what? You get up, you put your shoes on, and you go and do the dang thing anyway. And when you're doing it, you give it your all. You just your best ability. That way, leading up to the fight, you know you didn't miss any days. Because you know what? One thing that I always think about is if I think about taking a day off, is my opponent taking a day off? That goes through my head. Like we keep preparing for Jeff, so to speak. Jeff Neal ain't taking no days off. Jeff Neal's getting up every
he's
day.
In the hospital with heart
and
failure.
Dying of, was it heart failure? What was it? What the heck?
Those days he took off.
Yeah,
but the other days he wasn't taking
he
off.
But that kind of goes through my head. So that's going to give you confidence stepping out there, knowing that you did everything possible that you could do to prepare for this fight. That's going to give it to you. Number two is preparing your mind. What I mean by that is don't be afraid to lose. Put it in your mindset that you're going to go out there and just have fun, just like you would in a regular sparring match. Obviously, it's not going to feel like it. You'll have the nerves going and everything like that. But it's an amateur fight, I think. And this is kind of where you might make some mistakes, right? Because it's maybe your first fight, or I don't know how many fights you've had, but this is the time to kind of learn from it. It's when you go pro is when you don't want to make those mistakes. And my dad kind of told me that. It's like, this is amateur guy. I want you to go out there and give it your all, but don't be afraid to make mistakes, because that's going to happen. You learn from it and get better for the next fight. When you turn pro, you'll have all of it worked out. You'll have everything worked out. So don't be too afraid to go out there and give it your all, obviously, but don't be afraid to lose at the same time, because everybody that is preparing you, helping you get ready, going to love you anyway. Your family's going to love you anyway. So go out there, give it your all, but don't be afraid to lose is what I'm saying. Nobody likes to lose. Nobody likes to lose. I don't want to lose when I go out there. I don't want to lose because my coaches help get me, man. They spend a lot of time and sacrifice on my teammates, taking punishment for me, beating them up in sparring sessions, and, just everything that you go through in your family. Especially if you're, I see it, Chris, although Weidman, he's got a family, he does this, and the family takes it, right? They take a shot too. They feel the stressfulness. Dad's not the same. You know what I mean? When you're in training camp, because you're just so focused, but you don't want that to happen. You don't want to go out there and lose for them. But at the same time, like I learned my most is when I lost, and that made me a better fighter.
Oos.
Awesome.
Great.
Just say oos, bro. Who cares?
Oos.
Who cares?
That's right, dude.
Oos.
All right. Next up, we have a question from
Let's
Getty. Another super chat. Thank you, Getty, for the super chat.
Would you say Gaddy?
Getty.
What's up, Getty?
Getty. Yeah. What happened when you sparred Machida, and what are your thoughts?
That was fun, man. That was a dream come true. I was looking for a management team. Wasn't in the UFC yet. My brother-in-law, a guy my sister married, his name is Carlos Machado.
It's usually how that works.
Carlos.
The whole
That does how it works. That is how it works. But
in case y'all didn't know how brother-in-laws came to be, that's
how it works. Stop it. You're making fun of me, man. Okay, so Carlos Machado, the Machado brothers. I don't know if you guys are into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or anything like that, but they're fairly well known. These guys are legends. Carlos Machado is the oldest brother. You got Higan Jean-Jacques Machado, probably the most competitive one. John and Roger. Mm-hmm. So Carlos is the oldest. And I was looking for a management team, and there was a management out of California called Black House. And Higan Machado, which is the one of the younger brothers, but the biggest brother.
Mm-hmm. He's the one that, I don't know if you're familiar on Instagram, but he's the one that's always doing the pictures with the celebrities.
Yeah. He's got like Ashton Kutcher,
Charlie
got a purple belt from him, Paul Walker. He's done some training with him. Rest in peace, though.
So he's the one with all the celebrities. But go ahead.
But anyway, I spent a week out there. I got to spar with Anderson Silva. Oh my God, Lyoto Machida. It was awesome. And my first sparring session was with Lyoto Machida, which was a lot of fun. And out there, we're sparring. And of course, he's a bigger dude. And it was stand up only. I was side kicking on Papa. And he's more of a traditional stylist, karate. Kyokushin, I believe it is. Mm-hmm. And I kept side kicking him. And I guess he wasn't used to getting side kicked. And anyway, afterwards, he was like, how do I get past it? Whatever, blah, blah. So I kind of showed him a way to get, how to scoop the side kick all the way. So the next, we went around, sparred, and then I got back to him. So I knew he knew how to defend the side kick. I knew he was going to work it. So and I hit him with the side kick right. I could tell he was getting ready to scoop it. I shouldn't have done this because I knew he was working on it. I faked the side kick and hook kicked him in the face. And next thing you know, he closed the gap so fast and threw me across the room. Dude, I guess I had frustrated him, but I think I hit him with my heel, which was a complete accident. They might have gotten mad at me, but it was a cool experience, man. I got to spar with him, Shinzo, which is Machida's older brother, but smaller brother. And of course, Anderson Silva. And what was cool about Anderson Silva was, he was the champion at the time, but he could go to Muay Thai to karate style like that. He works both sides. And after the hour and a half sparring session, he spent another hour working with all the other guys just on their stand-up. That's how cool he was. He spent another hour just working with us. And I thought it was pretty cool. That was a cool experience.
Awesome,
Sweet, man. Thanks.
Sounds like a great experience.
It was a great experience.
I always remember when you were in kickboxing days and I was younger, I thought you were unbeatable, right? Because you're 57-0, like unbeatable. And then you came back from training with GSP and dad was like, maybe dad was talking to mom and he said you got dropped by that boxer, the body shot.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
he was a world champion guy. What was his name? He was up there with the Howard brothers. Now, the Howard brothers, one of the Howard brothers he got beat by Roy Jones Jr., but these guys have put out many world champions. Adonis something. What's his name?
Adonis Stevenson?
Adonis. I don't remember, but that dude hit. I've never been hit so hard, and he wasn't hitting me his hardest. There's something about boxers that it's just from just the hours and hours and millions of just punching.
Millions.
Like they hit so hard. And Howard was excited because I was a white boy out there that could box a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He's like, well, we need to market this dude. You need to be a fighter, man. You need to get in here, blah, blah, blah. So he knew I was an MMA fighter, but I was out there to help GSP get ready. And he was out there. GSP would go to the Howard's gym to get some boxing in. So I'm out there boxing with GSP and we're just boxing. So I'm just hitting him, pop, 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 pop. And then next thing you know, Howard's like, oh, Wonderboy, over here. And I was like, hop in the ring with Adonis. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro. Like the guy shredded, just shredded. And he said he fought at 170 or something like that, or 165. But the dude's arms, I swear, he was probably 5'10" with an 80-inch reach. This guy, it was ridiculous. And the first time I got hit by him with my hands up, I felt like this guy took an iron pole and hit me in the forearms. It was that hard. I'm like, how is this even possible? As many people I sparred with, I've never felt power like that. And I was trying to use speed. I didn't want to piss this guy off, so I was just trying to use speed. Pop, 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 pop. I hit him up, pop, pop, pop. And then next thing you know, he kept hitting me with a jab. We were both in an open stance. I had my right foot in front. He had his left foot in front. And he was throwing a jab to my body. So I would come over top and hit him with a check hook, right? Boom. He would throw the body out, try to hit with a check hook. And then I don't know why I didn't think he was trying to set it up because I hit him with it twice. And on the third time, if he does the same thing, he's setting something up. But I don't know why I didn't think that. He hit me with the right hand to the body. I thought I was going to die. I was like, I was doing with the grape lady noise. Oh God, I'm dying. Oh, go look up grape lady after this, y'all. If that's what I sounded like, go look up grape lady. Just type in grape lady and watch it till the end. That's what I sounded like. I thought I was going to die. Hit me right in the liver. And that was the only time that I've been dropped like that.
Yeah.
And that was awesome. Adonis, man. Adonis Stevenson, maybe his name?
Maybe. I'm sure they'll get to us in the chat. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to catch up on these super chats right now.
My bad.
We got a lot coming in.
Let's go.
Again, appreciate all you guys with your super chats. Y'all are awesome supporting the channel. We're at 1,000 viewers right now.
Yes,
So
let's go.
that's awesome. We love doing this stuff. We love doing this with you guys. So forgive me if I don't get to your super chat. We will try to get to all of them. So next up we got from Big Caleb.
What's up?
Super chat. How do you space out meals and workouts? Appreciate everything you give to us fans. Future champ. Always rooting for you. Go Wonderboy. So how do you space out meals and workouts? I'm gonna answer that one for you.
All right, go for it, Sweet Tea. This is the man. Obviously, you can tell that he's really tuned into his diet.
Yeah. That's messed up, bro.
What, dude? I'm being honest, bro. I mean, you've been watching what you're eating lately, and I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I've been watching it go into my mouth. And it's been delicious.
All right, go.
Thanks, honey. I love you, babe. You're cooking some extravagant meals. Anyways, this dude eats nothing. And he trains 3 times a day. That's it. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. He's like, no, dude, I'm doing this thing that's called intermittent fasting. I'm like, yeah, dude, you just don't eat. It's called starvation.
All right.
He's a freak athlete.
All right, let me say something here. For one, I never really ate breakfast, right? Whenever I get up, like during camp and stuff, obviously I eat more when I'm in camp because I have the fuel to train. And on outside of my training camp, I do what I call intermittent fasting. And I guess you can say I intermittent fast in camp, but I've always done it, but I didn't know it was called intermittent fasting. I didn't know it wasn't even a thing until somebody told me about it. I was like, dude, I think I'm pretty sure I already do that and not even know it. So one thing, I get up in the morning. I have one of my first training sessions at like 10:30, 11 o'clock. And I hate getting up because I like to sleep as late as possible. I don't like getting up early. I'm not a morning person. Like people think I'm a morning person. People tell me that all the time, but I'm not. I'm super cranky. I get up really early in the morning and I love my sleep. So I sleep as late as possible. Got to get in. I'll see if I got to be here at 11, I'll get up at like 10:30 and not eat anything because I don't like the way I feel after I eat. So I'll have like a protein shake with coffee. It's like a mixture, protein shake, coffee. I have a little bit of carbs and stuff in there, and I'll drink that. And it was only like half of a shaker bottle, so it's not a lot, and it's not heavy, so I'm like feeling sick. And then I'll have my first actual meal around 2 o'clock, and then it's a big meal. I have like a huge salad or like a chicken with it, and that's about it. And I won't have my other meal until after training, which is about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. So yeah, that's what I do. Of course, during camp, I got to eat more. So I'll space it out a little bit more. I'll have extra protein shakes, which count as a meal, I guess, because I need the fuel to train 2 to 3 times a day. So that's just kind of better for my body. And I feel great that way. Your body may be different than mine. You may do better eating 3 or 4 meals or whatever. I don't feel comfortable doing that. And it's funny, I gotten so used to doing the intermittent fasting thing. Like even on vacation, I won't eat when everybody else eats. Like I'll try and wait out. I feel so sluggish when I do the 3 meals a day thing. Like what normal people do, 3 meals a day. I feel so sluggish, man. I just feel terrible. I don't have the energy like I normally do. I feel lethargic, like I'm about to fall asleep.
But they say that's one of like the benefits of intermittent fasting is that when you're in that fasted state, way back in the day when we had to hunt our food and we would go days without meals or have 1 meal a day because that's all we could eat when we hunted, that when you're in that hunger, that fasted state, that you're like super
focused,
heightened, like your senses are heightened.
I feel that way, man.
So you can hunt, so you can get that food.
That's why I feel better in my training sessions. Like I'll have a little bit, nothing crazy. But when I'm out there training, man, I feel freaking phenomenal. And then I know I'm burning just fat, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but a lot of people, the biggest thing is that most people eat super late.
Yeah.
Like right before they go to bed. Before they go to bed, don't do that. Like eat like 2 hours before you go to sleep.
Eat a few hours.
Eat a few hours before you go to sleep. That helps tremendously. And tons of water. You got to drink lots of water. If you don't drink a lot of water, it ain't happening. And you'll be constipated.
Can't be constipated.
Gotta get that smooth move tea, which is delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Make you peeing out your butt. You know what I mean?
Thanks for the question. That was a great question. And when you get into those diet questions too, though, it's always tough because everybody's different.
Yeah,
there's not a one size fits all.
Yeah,
you got to figure it out. Like me, I'm not a big intermittent fasting guy. It just didn't have the same effect. Of course, I'm not training twice a day, but you know, it's just one of those things. You got to play with it. Try fasting for a little bit. See how it works for you. Try multiple meals a day. See how it works for you. It's just, you know,
everybody's it's all about what's your body. Everybody's different.
All right, so we got one from Miss Jenny. Thanks for the super chat.
Jenny.
It says,
do you like that? I've been working on my singing.
Yeah, your voice is coming back, by the way.
It is a little bit. Thank you, Jenny. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I felt it.
Thank you.
I felt the passion there. Big Jenny. Well, I don't know if she's big, but Jenny says, "Hi, Wonderboy and Sweet Tea. Just wanted to say hi from Lincoln in
Lincoln, South Carolina.
PA."
Oh, there's a Lincoln, South Carolina.
I'm sure there's a Lincoln in every state. Oh, okay. Lincoln and PA. Thank you for this. Thank you for his shirt and autograph.
Oh, yes.
We were wondering if you received our card.
I did. And thank you very much for that. We love you. And we appreciate you guys tuning in, and tell everybody we said hello, please. So you did get your card. Thank you so much for that.
Appreciate you, Jenny.
Mwah.
Here's one super chat from TT.
What's up, TT?
How will you adjust your striking game when you have hip joint restriction and you can only throw head kicks on one side?
Are you talking about yourself or a friend?
Yeah, I guess he's assuming for himself.
Okay, so you have so hip,
basically he has hip injury and he can only throw kicks with one side.
Well, there's another guy who is probably one of the best kickers of all time, a guy named Bill Superfoot Wallace. And this dude has like two fake hips. The guy's probably in his 70s to 80s now, maybe. But back in the day, he had a bunch of hip problems because I think he was working on full splits and he had one of his instructors actually jump on his legs and mess his hips up. Yeah, terrible. Don't ever do that. So he's always had jacked up hits. You can only kick with his right leg. Go back. I don't know if there's any film of this guy on YouTube, but Bill Superfoot Wallace could only kick with his right leg. The dude could kick for days, and he was so fast at his round kick. He had an amazing hook kick, but very similar to you. He would do literally 100 right round kicks a day. He'd probably do 1,000 kicks a day, but just with the round kick, he would work it over and over and over and over again. And of course, I think physical therapy, I would ask your doctor what you can and can't do, but I would try and get on some kind of physical therapy to help strengthen that hip up. A lot of times you strengthen those hips and the muscles around those hips will help your pain if you have any pain. But go back and watch Bill Superfoot Wallace. The guy was amazing. He talks about his hip problems for years. So what's up?
So appreciate that. I believe it's Tian. I think
that's how you pronounce it.
I want to say Tien, like off of DBZ.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z.
Tien, but it's not spelled the same. Oh, okay, so we have a super chat from Francisco.
What's up, Francisco?
Francisco says, "What's the master plan to beat Usman? Can you go up or down a weight class? What's your favorite cheat meal? If it's tacos, pull up to my house and I got you, dog." Or he says, "Boy, from Durham, North Carolina, not too far away.
Let's go.
Not too far away." So, Francisco, we love you and we appreciate the super chat, but we got to skip the first question. The master plan to beat Usman.
Oh man, I can't.
You'll find
discuss the master plan to beat Usman.
You'll just have to watch. You'll just have to find out and see for yourself one day. But he can ask, can you go down or can you go up or down a weight class?
Well, okay. So I am not a big welterweight and I cannot make 155.
You're in that in
I'm kind of
between
like in
stage.
an in between stage, right? So
It's like you'd be primed for maybe like the 160 or 165 class.
okay, I couldn't get to 165. I kill myself just getting to 170 right now.
Bruh.
If there was a 175, actually I would stay at 170.
No, that's what I meant. I meant 175.
Yeah, 175.
Yeah, 175.
That'd be prime.
Yeah.
But the thing was, like, my last weight cut was just so good. The two before that, terrible.
Shout out Tyler Minton.
Tyler Minton, you the man, brah. But I think going into the fight with at a lower weight helped me. But yeah, there's no way I can make 155. I would have to take like a year off, and I don't even know what I would have to do. Like go vegan or something. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd have to go vegan. You know what I mean?
You definitely have to definitely change the diet up.
But I could just some of the meat vegans that I've met or vegetarians that I've met, they just look really skinny and frail.
That's messed up, dude.
I mean,
you were just with old Chase Hooper. He's a vegan.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he eats meat, but you know what I mean? He does eat meat. He just does it because it helps keep his weight down.
Yeah, he's about as big as you, fighting at 145, which is like crazy.
He fights at 145. There's no way he's going to be kept
crazy.
That. But yeah, there's no way I can make. I mean, I could do 185, but I would have to put some muscle on, like Robert Whittaker. Everybody's like, bro, you go up there and fight Robert Whittaker, but Robert Whittaker struggled to get to 170. He has a big frame. Like 185 was perfect for him. So I'm like stuck in that middle state. I told myself if Robert Whittaker still had the title, and if when I get the title, I was going to go up and fight him just to do it, you know. But he's not the title holder anymore. So
yeah, but people are always asking about Izzy.
I know, like go up there and fight Izzy. Can you fight Izzy? That dude's huge, man. He doesn't look it because he looks skinny on TV. That dude's tall, and he's a big boy. He's a big boy.
Appreciate that question, Francisco. You the man. Appreciate it.
The man.
We got another super chat from Gold Tiger.
I love tacos. Who?
Gold Tiger. Gold Tiger asks, "Are you at all worried about calf kicks because of your wide stance?" Or he said open stance. I'm assuming he meant wide stance. How do you avoid them? I like to spar in a karate stance too. So he's kind of getting some advice.
Sweet.
So before WB gives a answer for you, we did do a video on how to defend calf kicks, or about the calf kicks, or maybe it was just leg kicks.
I think it was just leg kicks.
We did a video on calf kicks, and you did a video on
leg kicks,
versus your stance.
Same thing. You can still do the same thing. And for me, I like to switch sides, so that kind of nullifies a lot. And it helps me prevent a lot of calf kicks because most people keep one side forward. As you saw, Conor McGregor, he wasn't able to switch sides. And when you take punishment to that front calf, especially you start taking a lot, you need to either have the ability to check it or to switch sides. So let's say when I fought Vicente Luque, he tried that right off the bat. He was crushed. He was trying to like fold my calf in half with his low calf kicks. I got hit with like 2 or 3 of them. And I decided to switch sides. And we were in an open stance. I had my right side. He had his left side. So his power leg was his back leg. So now he wasn't able to hit me in the low calf because I had my right side forward. And if he threw it, I would check it. It would be shin to shin. And I conditioned my shin. So I'm confident in my ability to check a kick. Same thing with Masvidal. He tried the low calf kick and I checked one of them and he stopped throwing them. There's a few things I like to do. So get used to switching sides. So if you have your left foot and your opponent has his left foot, you're going to be susceptible to that low calf kick because that back of the calf is pointed towards the direction his back leg roundhouse kick is coming from. It's a little bit harder to defend. So switch sides and then it's shin to shin. You'll think twice about throwing it, especially if you check a good one. I do, like I said, you have to do your shin conditioning, which we did a shin conditioning one.
If there's a video, I'm sure we got it out there.
Bro, and that was one of my most popular ones. We had no idea it was going to blow up like that, but we have a shin conditioning one. Go check it out. It's awesome. But I love the question.
Appreciate that question.
Go check out how I defend against leg kicks as well, if you're using that karate stance.
Excellent. Let's see what we got next, bro. Here. I'm loving this. Yeah, dude. We got some great questions. Great questions.
I'm thinking about going national.
We got one from MMA Marksman. Appreciate the super chat.
Up, MMA Marksman?
It says, "I'm 14. My name is Jackson, and I love MMA.
Sweet.
You are my favorite fighter, and you are a huge inspiration.
Let's go.
Also, I train in wrestling and kickboxing." Jackson, you just getting into it early. Back in the day when we started up, that wasn't a thing really. It was like you did karate or you wrestled or you did jiu-jitsu.
There was no mixing of the bunch.
And BJJ wasn't even like that
popular. No, it started to
popular.
get when you were born because you know
Yeah.
when the first UFCs happened, Gracie was crushing everybody with jiu-jitsu.
Mhm.
But I actually did a little bit of wrestling. We had some of our old wrestling coaches would come over to dad's school and use the mats for wrestling. So I would jump in and wrestle with those guys a lot growing up. But yeah, man, it wasn't even a
Stay
thing.
close to the mic.
Sorry, bro.
You're getting too far away. You can pull it to you. You don't have to move.
Oh, like this.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at this. What is a hot take? Wow, look at
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
that's
why you
awesome,
got
man.
me.
It looks like somebody's trying to be a future MMA fighter. That is dope. Keep training.
You're 14. Sky's
14,
the limit.
exactly. And girls love, you know, if you haven't got a honey yet, you will now that they know
Yeah.
that
And
you're wrestling.
her name's Mom. Shout out, Mom. He's 14, WB.
Bro, he may have a honey girlfriend, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got you. Shout you out now. Now they're gonna be coming. They're gonna be knocking on your door.
I know,
now.
dude.
Be beating 'em
Appreciate
off
you,
with a stick.
Jackson. Appreciate that super chat, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
All right. Let's see what we got here. We got one from Will Holtz. Will Holtz.
What's up, Will
super
Holtz?
chat coming in heavy on a super chat.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, this is a good one. Which would you rather fight? 100 mouse-sized Mighty Mouses, 1,000 spider-sized Anderson Silvas, or 5 Romero zombie speed Korean zombies? Romero zombie speed Korean zombies.
All right, so I guess he's talking about a
Basically
slow
100
zombie
mouse-sized.
Ngannou,
Yeah.
right? Ngannou?
No.
Oh, just
Romero.
Korean zombie. Oh,
Like
you
5
Romero?
Romero zombie speed Korean zombies. So I guess
Well, that's kind of tricky.
yeah, it's like a tongue twister.
So Korean zombie, but slow like Yo Romero, or just slow like a zombie, but they look like Yo Romero.
Yeah, we'll do that one.
What? Okay, first
Definitely-
off,
you definitely wouldn't
I
fight
hate
those guys.
spiders, bro. If one spider gets on me, I'm flailing and screaming like a girl. Like I will scream.
Yeah, but you're not there. They don't look like spiders. They're spider-sized Anderson Silvas. So your little Anderson Silvas running around.
But still, I don't like spiders.
Just general.
Okay, but they don't actually. So it's not a spider leg with the Anderson Silva head. It's just an Anderson Silva.
I don't know, dude. You imagine
All right,
whatever you
I
imagine.
think, okay, first off, okay, so they're actual people. They're just the size of mouses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would go with 100 Mighty Mouses.
100 mice-sized
Mighty Mouses, but you have 1,000 Anderson
That
Silvas.
is-
They
that-
just
that's
they would just
exponentially different.
they would just crawl on you. You know what I mean? They'd take you down.
Like getting
Crawl
your
into your mouth,
esophagus.
right? Just crawl down your throat.
Mhm.
Dot, you're dead. Pull out
Yeah,
your
dude.
eyeballs.
Good call.
I would go.
Appreciate
for the
that,
rats.
Big Will. That was a fun
I like.
one.
That's a quality question. We need more questions like that.
That was a fun one. Let's see what we got next over here.
Let's go, y'all. Keep them coming. I'll keep them coming. Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I missed any, which I know I did.
Question
Let's
is, guys,
see.
if I had a tattoo, if I were to get a tattoo, where and what should it be? What are you thinking, Sweet Tea? Like a full-on sleeve, full back piece, or a neck piece?
Something like
A
that.
few
yeah,
tears
dude.
going. Does Mike Perry have a tear?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
He does. I knew there was something on his face. I know if it was a tear or some kind of weird tat.
Here we got one from Matthew. Big Matthew says,
Wait, which Matthew? Like our Matthew?
just Matthew Fields.
Oh, what's up, Matthew Fields?
Question: do you feel like after people train to fight you, they are constantly watching for you to throw the moneymaker? Is it too expected? Xander in Simpsonville.
What's up, Xander?
Oh, I think this is this is Xander Fields. Yeah, what's up?
little Xander?
What's
I
up,
just saw you
dude?
today in karate class.
Yeah,
dude.
he's out there sparring, getting after it as
I
well.
know, I heard he was like, beating the crap out of people the other day in sparring class.
He was
Just
getting
smoking
after it
dudes.
for sure.
Xander, I'm proud of you, bro. I'm glad to see you back in. But by the way, first off, everybody show some love to my man Xander. He is how old is Xander? 11,
8, 9, 10,
around there.
around that
Love
age.
it, dude.
9, 10.
Getting ready to test for a junior black belt, right? Going to be soon.
Getting close.
Oh my goodness. So time flies, man. These dudes. All right, what was the question?
Do you feel like after people train to fight you, they're constantly watching for you to throw the moneymaker?
I think
it
so,
too
but that's
expected?
funny. They know I like to throw the moneymaker, but it's been a while since my first fight. I've knocked somebody out with it.
If you guys don't know what the moneymaker is, it is the same combination he knocked out Dan Stigen with. James Decor in the WCL. That's like the viral knockout.
Yeah.
That same 3-piece combo. That's the moneymaker.
I think they may look for it, but when you're out there, it's totally different. Like you have no idea when it's coming. You can say you're prepared for it, but until you step out there with somebody with that style, it's so hard to know when it's coming. You know, I mean, everybody that I've faced, now that I'm facing, they keep their hands very, very high for fear that they're for a kick to the dome piece. So they don't keep their hands in boxing range. They keep their hands very high. And I know it's because they're afraid of a foot coming up and knocking them out. So that said, I just think that they're preventing the head kick because they're keeping their hands so high. They don't really know when it's coming. But yeah, I think people are like, yeah, man, he's got a money maker. You got to watch out for that. But when you're out there, it's just difficult to prepare for.
Yeah. Everything's moving so fast. It's hard to. It's
when
hard
you're
to prepare for
what
just
side
one
is he throw
specific
from?
thing. You can prepare for different fighters' tendencies and what they like to do commonly, but the moneymaker is one of those things where you don't do it. Just like it's not like every third technique you're doing the moneymaker.
Yeah, I don't do it
right.
all the time.
So it's not like, oh, he's got a powerful right hand. Watch out for that right hand.
Yeah.
So you can't just avoid it the whole fight.
There's just I think with the style there's so many things that I do. It's hard to beat on. Everybody knows I love a side kick, but still I hit everybody with a side kick. You know, this guy, you got a great
the fights
side
just move so fast.
Yeah,
they move so
I still
fast.
hit everybody. I still hit people with it.
We got a super chat in here from Ryan. Says hello.
What's up, Ryan?
What do you think about the Russian martial arts Sistema and the martial art Eskrima? Thank you.
Wait, what? Eskrima. Okay.
Sistema and Eskrima. Now, Eskrima, like the sticks?
Eskrima sticks? Eskrima sticks? Eskrima? I have no idea. Is it Russian? I thought it was Filipino.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
We have to dig into that.
We'll have to dig into that. Yeah, we'll have to get back to you on that one because I have no idea.
But there's one thing you can say. If it's Russian, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's wild.
Yeah, you're going to be – if it's Russian, you're like – because there's a lot of countries over there that are just – people are born just going to war. You know what I mean? Look at Khabib, where he came from. You know what I mean?
Khabib, Chimaev.
All those guys.
Who's Khabib's like best friend who's fighting?
And didn't he have a brother too?
Tukakov. Who?
Did Khabib have a brother fighting too?
Not like a brother, but I think they're like best friends. They're like brothers.
Same black name though. Same last name.
There's somebody with the same last name. I don't know if that's his brother.
Oh, I thought it was his. Okay, maybe I'm not. I thought he said they were.
There's definitely who was supposed to fight RDA. Tukakov. I forgot his name. He's another Russian kid.
Oh. Yeah, if it's from Russia, dude, it's legit. It's probably legit.
Straight up.
Too legit to quit. Yeah. Too legit. Who sings that song? Type it down in the comments. Let's go.
We got one. We got another super chat coming in from David, and this is interesting. I'm not sure if they say rules about this, if there's a rule against this. Maybe they talk to you about it in the fighters meeting, but it says, are you allowed to hit the eardrum in a fight? If so, why is it not often used?
Talking about like the slapping the eardrums, you can't punch somebody's eardrum, but you can punch them in the ear. You know, or is he talking about like you see in the movies where they slap the ear? It's like, oh, and they like, I don't know which one.
Maybe.
I mean, you can punch the ear. So if your hand hits the ear, it's legal. If your hand goes past the ear, this is illegal. From ear to this side is illegal. As long as some of your part of your fist hits the ear, that's a legal strike. And I like to aim for that. So many people get wobbly getting hit in the ear because that's your equilibrium there. And people just gets on their toes and they just start wobbling around once they get hit. I've been hit there. Dropped me one time. I think it was Till hit me in the.
Every time you got dropped, you got hit there.
Yeah.
You got hit there with Ellenberger. You got hit there against Tyron Woodley. Not the first fight, the second fight. You got hit there in the first fight as well. I think you were getting back up, trying to move away, and he clocked you again and towards the back of the head. But definitely in the second fight.
Like when the Conor McGregor Poirier fight, the first one, that's where he hit Poirier, was that equilibrium spot. And he dropped.
Yeah, it's hard. I've been hit there too.
You get
wrong in kickboxing with 10-ounce gloves on. It rung my bell. That was the most I've ever seen stars when I got hit behind the ear.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
the worst spot. I like to aim for that, either the jaw or the ear. I'm aiming for. Good question.
All right, so yeah, thanks for that question, David. You the man. You're the man. Let's see what else we got.
What else we got?
King Green, thanks for the super chat.
How many people we got on right now?
We got 1,200 viewers right now rocking in, and we got about 10 minutes left. So yeah, so let's for the next
Keep it
10
coming,
minutes,
guys.
let's do
Step by
rapid
step.
round, just kind of like brief on the answers. He's not listening, he's singing. So
ooh baby, 90s kids, 80s kids. Is it 80s or 90s? Who sang that song? Step by step.
Probably
ooh
80s.
Baby.
All right, so I saw this a lot coming
Who's
up on the
saying?
chat here.
Yep.
How do you feel about Luque versus Woodley?
Ooh, Tyron, that's going to be a good one. People are counting Tyron out, man. I think
at this point in time, you kind of have to. What is he on a 4-fight skid?
I think so.
4 fights in a row.
What's
He
gonna
hasn't
happen?
looked.
I think this is a do or die fight.
Super motivated, or
well, see, I take that back. Like his last camp and what I saw in interviews, what I saw on social media and Instagram, like he looked fired up.
Yeah,
but when he got out there,
that's
it's
social
just
media.
like,
Everybody knows that's 5% of what's really going on.
Yeah, I
social
guess so.
media.
But when he got out there, I don't know what happened. I just don't know. And you've seen that happen the last few fights. But I don't like to count Tyron out. The guy's 38 years old. I'll be 38 in February. I feel like he's still got something there. You know what I mean?
He's just got to find it.
He's got to find it.
He's got to dig deep. But at the same time, it's hard to pick against Luque because ever since he fought you, he's like on a 2-fight win streak right now. He's looked dominant.
He was on a 7-fight win streak before he fought me. Now he's on a 2-fight win streak and like crushing dudes. The guy, I feel like his superpower is that he's just his durability. He's so durable and tough, man. And he heals up like that.
Yeah.
So he gets like after I fought him, he was unrecognizable literally the next day. And like 2 days later, he looked normal. I'm like, what? Mm-hmm. What in the world? Just durable, man. And if anybody could take Tyron's shots, it's gonna be Vicente Luque. That's gonna be a tough one. That's gonna be a good fight for both. And I think that's gonna be a do or die fight for Tyron. What do you think?
It has to be.
I mean, he's on a 4-fight losing streak right now.
I'm pretty sure he's lost 4. He lost to Usman. He lost to who did he fight after Usman?
I don't remember.
It wasn't Gilbert, was it?
It wasn't Gilbert Burns. Did he fight Colby?
He just fought Colby. He just lost to Colby. He broke his rib.
Oh, that's right. Then he fought Gilbert Burns too. I thought Gilbert Burns was his last one.
He's on a 3-fight losing streak. Yeah, he did. He fought. He lost to Usman, lost to Gilbert, lost to Colby.
Gotcha.
Thanks, Kevin. Kevin coming in clutch there with the stats. So yeah, it's definitely do or die. He loses one more. I mean, you gotta.
Oh, what is the UFC gonna do there? And they've been cutting people. They've been cutting people left and right. What, 60 people? They said something like that. Yeah,
and you could say, well, he could take Luque down. That's kind of Luque's weak point, his takedown defense. But Tyron, he ain't taking anybody down. He ain't taking anybody down since he fought you when he caught your leg in the first round.
Luque, he trains. His best bud is Gilbert Burns.
Yeah.
So his takedown defense is good.
So
we'll see.
Tough, man.
Let's keep it coming, y'all. Keep it coming. Let's keep it rocking. Anybody tell me who sang that song?
I'm kind of behind on the chat, so I can just read questions.
Got you.
But yeah,
it was New Kids on the Block. I'm be throwing some random trivia out there. Y'all got to be on your toes and be ready. All right, be ready forever.
Demon Wolf has asked us a gajillion times. What does it feel like being knocked out?
Oh, it's not bad. Yeah, it doesn't feel like anything.
Zero feeling.
Zero feeling. I was in there in the fight, and the next thing you know, I was in the back. I don't even know how I got back there. Like I was high-fiving people, talking to people as I was walking to the back, cracking jokes up with Anthony Pettis in the cage. And then I was in the back. Like I don't remember any of that at all. Mm-hmm. All I remember is going out for the second round. That's it.
Yep.
And it wasn't that bad. So now I don't have to fear it anymore.
Nope. It done happened.
It done happened.
It done has happened. This is a cool one. I
is
just lost it. No. Okay, from Big Ben
What's up, Big Ben?
Sanders says, which DBZ character fights most similarly to you?
That's a good DBZ character. My favorite DBZ character is I like Piccolo. Of course, it's it's Goku because he's the main character, he's the most powerful guy. So obviously it's him, but I'm not going that route. I'm going like my favorite after him, which is cool. I like Piccolo.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I like Piccolo because he's very smart.
Strategist.
He's the strategist. Not as powerful as the rest of the guys, but he's sickly powerful. But he wins off of just strategy and being smart. But he's like very cerebro when it comes to fighting, and that's what I like about him. Yeah. He's tall, he's long, he's like he's still powerful. He can regenerate his limbs, but he's just very intelligent. He's given other guys advice before or while they're out there fighting.
Yeah,
he's just a very intelligent.
Watch
guy.
the ultimate tournament. I don't know what it's called when they fought Jiren and all the universes, and Piccolo was like directing Gohan.
Oh yeah. What I would think
he always gets Gohan on point.
Obviously, it can't be Broly, but you would be Gohan. You know why?
Young Gohan.
Right, he has the most potential and most powerful out of all the DBZ guys, but his mom makes him stay back and do homework and stuff. And you have more talent than I will ever have, and yet you don't fight. Bro, don't let him fool you.
I know, dude.
This dude has more talent than I will ever have. He just doesn't compete. I don't get it. I don't flip and forget, but I don't know why. I don't know why you don't do it. You be UFC champ at 155. Jeez.
This is a good question from Eagle Super Chat. Given how effective you, Machida, and MVP are, why is karate not taught more in MMA schools?
Well, I believe it's not taught because I think Muay Thai, boxing's a little bit easier. It's a faster stand up to learn.
It's you get better faster at those.
Yeah.
Like if you like I heard Icy Mike say this on one of his videos. Like if you take a kid and you put him in boxing, for 6 months, and you take a kid and put him in karate for 6 months, that boxing kid is gonna probably be able to beat up that karate kid.
Yeah.
But is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think it's because karate, there's more, not just the physical, but there's a lot of philosophy that is taught. But they're so focused on a lot of things, but all the way down to the minor details of things like movement, right? Like who spends hours and hours on movement or switching sides or round kick, hook kick, side kick, techniques that you normally don't see. Like Muay Thai, you got front kicks, you got low kicks, and I mean, there's a lot. There's the basic boxing punches with elbows and knees, and you got the kicks. But with karate, there's so many different variety, and we focus a lot on distancing, right? Distance management is a huge thing. Obviously, we do katas, and katas are I love katas, to be honest with you. I think it makes you more body aware because you got to be so detailed and everything in the kata's got to be perfect all the way down from your pinky toe all the way up to the top of your head to the tips of your fingers. It got to be in the precise movement, so it helps make you more body aware. I just think that karate, it takes a longer time to master. Right? It takes a longer time to master. But once you get to that point to where you can master it, like nobody knows how to deal with it. It's very difficult to prepare for somebody like that. I'm not saying you can't get the same thing in boxing or Muay Thai, but it's just a faster art to learn, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it's not as watered down as karate.
Yeah.
You get a karate dojo on every corner, but it's not like it's
hard to find that legit karate place.
People, you can buy a black belt off Amazon, and people are so, and I don't say this meanly, but the average person is so ignorant when it comes to martial arts. They see karate up on the sign, and they're like, "Oh, that's it. That's karate. My son's learning karate."
Yeah, I know.
And as long as you're paying the money, you're getting the belts, and they're, my kid's a. But it's so messed up, and it's one of the reasons karate gets such a bad rap.
I agree.
So you get definitely do your research before you get into a school.
100%. So that's why I think it's harder. You are getting some guys that kind of adopt some of the karate style, like Henry Cejudo before he retired. Like he adopted that karate movement, and it helped him with his wrestling and everything.
Yeah,
Conor McGregor did the same thing. You didn't see it his last fight. He was doing more of the boxing stance. I think he was doing more boxing, which is why he kind of standing in front of Dustin instead of using his movement, like when you saw him fight Jose Aldo.
Yeah.
So you are getting some guys that are adopting a little bit of the movement stuff, but someone like Michael Page Venom is just on another level, man. Another level, bro. He did get knocked out by Muay Thai stylist, though. But man, what's his name? Why am I going blank here?
Too many KOs.
What's his name? Diego Lima or Douglas Lima?
Yeah.
Diego.
Yeah.
Diego Lima.
Diego's the younger one. Douglas is the champ.
Yeah.
The welterweight champ.
That's right. He did get beat by a Muay Thai guy, though. Boom. Who else we got? We
got one coming in from Dearest. Hey, Wonderboy, loving the content. High fives from San Francisco. I'm 17. I was wondering how could I compete in kickboxing? Thank you in advance.
Well, number one, you got to find a kickboxing gym and with a competitive team. So I don't recommend doing your own thing at home and then trying to compete somewhere. It's totally different. We've actually had people come into our school and say, yeah, man, I've been training for 10, 12 years. I was like, yeah, really? Where you train? They're like, well, I watch a lot of Kung Fu flicks. I'm like, what? And people, like you said, people are ignorant. They have no idea. Oh my gosh. People don't know what they don't know. You know what I mean? But go find you a good kickboxing gym, a competitive gym. And where's he from?
He is from
San Francisco, right?
Yep, San Fran.
They've got to have some good boxer or kickboxing gyms there, or even or MMA gym, because if they do MMA, they'll also do kickboxing or Muay Thai. So and just train your butt off, man, and get you a fight. Hopefully, you'll have somebody in the gym that you're training at. Will find you some fights or find you a fight promotion to compete out of. I competed out of IKF, this is International Kickboxing Federation. They do high kick. They do international rules, which legs are an additional target. And then they do Muay Thai. So excellent promotion to go start. They have a great amateur program. So try those guys out.
For sure.
Who else we got?
We got a couple more. We're at the hour mark. So we'll take one more. Let's see. Have we hit this one here? Okay. We got a super chat coming in from Brooke. She says,
what's up, Brooke?
I think Brooke's a she. Do you think Conor McGregor has regressed from his TKD karate kick heavy style to a boxer? He used to be so beautiful to watch. His movement was so fluid and was among the best ever.
Well, I think he still has it. I don't think he's regressed really. I just think he wasn't completely focused for this fight for some reason. He looked at it in, like you said, social media, but when he was out there fighting, something was off. I don't know if you could tell that, Sweet Tea. Something was just off about him.
No, he was definitely.
And like when he fought like Cowboy, like he was on point. That was like everybody then thought that was the best Cowboy we've ever seen. And a year later, I think he might have gotten into maybe a little bit of a boxing routine, just doing boxing and not his karate style movement. And maybe that played an effect. I don't know. I'm not there for his camps. That's just from what I saw. He didn't move like he normally does. And when he moves like he normally does, he is on point with his strikes.
100%.
He's accurate, hard to hit. And it just seemed like that low calf kick was just there all day and didn't adapt to it at all.
Yep.
And that's a big thing. Conor McGregor is super good at adapting to people, and he just couldn't find his mark. And sometimes that just happens. When you're fighting long enough, it's like there's going to be one of those days that you're just off. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And you got to endure. If you don't get hit in the first round, you just got to learn to adapt out there. And he didn't get past the first round. Oh, he did get past the first round, the second round. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of videos out there talking about, and I think Luke Thomas has a good channel. He does morning combat, and he made he studied a ton of film, and he was just talking about how maybe not he didn't necessarily regress as a fighter, but like you said, like he definitely didn't do some things that he normally does.
Yeah.
I think Dustin being a southpaw kind of threw him off a little bit as well. But there's just so much going on. You can't say from one fight that he's regressed.
You can't say that.
You know, there's just so many different things that
it's
go
like when
on.
I got knocked out, I was like, oh yeah, he's done. He
Yeah.
doesn't have a chin anymore.
He's
like,
old.
"What? Yeah, I'm old. Come on, man. I feel like I'm 25 years old.
Yeah.
When Ariel Helwani was like, yeah, man, you're a vet. I'm like, what? That kind of like low key pissed me off.
Yeah.
Like I'm like when I think of a vet, I think of an old person. But Dad's like, no, man, he means like you spent a lot of time. You've been almost 9 years in the UFC.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I look at it that way. But I'm not old.
I know.
Still feel great, y'all.
It's a mindset.
It is.
Age is a number.
I got friends that are my age or younger than me. They're like, yeah, man, I'm just getting old. You know what I mean? I'm like, what? Shut up, bro. Like you're feeling old because you're defeated here. You're telling yourself that. Like, stop.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're young, man. You're not even in your prime.
So we got 2 more questions.
Okay.
2 more questions. We got one from True Believer right here. Super chat. Appreciate
What's up, True Believer?
He said, a tip on training my kid. She's 13, doesn't want to get into sports, but she's been in ballet, acrobats, karate very young.
She's like he's like building her up to be a superhero.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
She does MMA with him, striking and ground game. And then he said a guy from 1979 here in Salinas, California.
Cool.
So it looks like, according to this question, she's mostly kind of home trained in terms of the martial arts.
Cool.
And she does some stuff like ballet and obviously it says acrobats, but I'm assuming maybe like gymnastics or something. So the foundation is there.
Yeah. I mean,
to be a martial artist.
Ballet, you got the flexibility. Gymnastics, you got the strength and the flexibility combined.
Gymnasts are insane.
Make you more super body aware. And martial arts, like, why is she not a superhero? Like that, you look at like Black Cat or Robin, you know what I mean? That's how they train. That's so cool. I'd say I don't have any kids, but I know how I was raised. And from what I'm hearing, you're doing the right thing. And out of all of those 3 things you told me about that she does, the ballet, the gymnastics, and the martial arts, the most important is the martial arts that she's training, because you never know when you're in a street situation. And of course, nowadays, in her being a female, they've got to learn to defend themselves. They have to know what to do. Because number one, she's going to be, the smaller framed person. If somebody's going to attack her, they normally are, they go after the smaller prey. So they're probably going to be bigger. And she's got to know how to fight from the standing position. She got to know how to fight from the ground, from the bottom. What you're doing sounds awesome. Now, there is going to be a point where she's going to want to do other things. In our household, it was mandatory that we train martial arts, right? And at some point in time, I didn't like to do it. I didn't want to do it. But my dad told me, listen, you have no say-so. You can stop the martial arts when I feel like you're at an age to where you can make your own decision. And that was like 17 or 18 years old.
And that was like 30.
Yeah.
At that point 30. In time, you're like, you know what? I'm already too invested in this. I'm just going to
stay with it. But I thank him every day for keeping me in it.
Yep.
And I wouldn't be the person I am if it wasn't for the martial arts, because it like I said before, and you guys have probably heard every interview that I've had, or maybe at least heard one of them, but I talk about the martial arts, that it teaches you not just about the kicking and the punching, and make sure you go over this with her, but it's about modesty, courtesy, integrity, self-control, perseverance, showing that indomitable spirit, putting her in uncomfortable situations. I remember grappling with my dad as a kid at 12, 13 years old and in jiu-jitsu, and he literally would get me in mount, put all of his body weight on me. He would take his gi and cover my head up to where I'm like in a coffin. I'm so claustrophobic. And he would blow hot air. So terrible. And he got me in mount and just go, and I'm like freaking out. And he would be like, she's like, Steven, calm down. Calm down and think about it, work your way out. He put me in an uncomfortable situation. Right. And like after that, I felt like I could accomplish anything. Like whatever some kid could do in school, I could take it. Like nobody's going to mess me up in school. And it gave me this confidence like no other.
100%. I was about to say that. If you didn't, I was going to say that.
But it gave me super confidence, but in a humble way. Like I can walk into a room with a smile on my face, not being the bully, not being the kid that run in their mouth and trying to, because you can beat somebody up, go out there and do it, which you got those kids that have that mindset, but they're taught wrong. So make sure you give her those learning, those character building skills as well. Put her in uncomfortable, grapple with her, wrestle with her, and put her in, not like don't kill her, but put her in an uncomfortable situation where she doesn't like it, and hold her there and tell her to calm down. Let her freak out a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that, but she'll learn to calm down. She'll learn how to think her way out.
That's awesome. Yep, how to stay mentally there. Yeah, I tell my teens. I teach the teens over here at our family dojo, Upstate Karate here in Simpsonville. And that's the one thing I say. I get teenagers, and they're in those years where the bullying starts to pick up. You're going through the changes, the body changes. You're in that awkward phase of life, and one of the best benefits of the martial arts is those kids just getting confidence.
Yeah.
And when they get confidence, they open up, they brighten up, they look healthier, they act healthier. And like you said,
walk with their chin up now, man, you can just tell it.
No bullies are only bullies because they're weak mentally, and they feel like they got to put people down so that they can build themselves up. And they're not going to go after that confident looking, chin held high person. Like you said, they're going to go for that weak. So 100% agree with everything you said right there.
Thank you, sir.
Final question of the night, y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in
guys,
and asking
man.
WB questions and chatting. I wish we could go for hours and hours, but
all night. We got to do an all-nighter.
It's getting past WB's bedtime, because he's like 38. So
actually, I'm going home, getting on my Twitch channel.
Ooh.
Twitch.tv/WonderboyFaith.
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 Go check it out.
I'll be on gaming tonight and follow with some more of the questions there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look at that. If we missed you tonight,
on the Twitch.
we missed tonight, head over there and
watch me rage.
Yeah, just keep the cursing down. Keep it down.
Games, they get me. They get the bad words coming out, man. I can't help it. I rage.
But we keep this channel clean. But anyways, last question of the night. It says, I want to be. This is from Beat. So the super chat. I want to be a kickboxer, but I'm kind of on the fence about MMA. I'm 14 and I haven't started grappling yet. Any tips? I feel like I could be a pretty dangerous striker in MMA. First off, love the confidence at 14 years old.
Yes, I love it, dude.
So what are your tips? He wants to be a kickboxer, but he's thinking about doing MMA.
So I take it
he hasn't done any grappling yet.
Okay. So you got kids, and I see this in karate classes all the time. You got kids that gravitate a little bit more towards the grappling. Most kids like to grapple. And then you got some kids that gravitate towards the striking because nobody likes to get hit and punched and kicked in the face. I feel like you're the type of kid that kind of gravitates more towards the striking. Like me, I gravitated more towards the striking. I went with it, did everything I could with kickboxing. And then I made that, don't wait till you're 28 to make that decision to go to MMA. If you're going to go MMA, I wish I'd started earlier with the grappling. And the reason why a lot of guys don't go to the grappling once they've started the striking, because they're not good at it. They don't like being beat at something, right? You're so, like for me, it was a very humbling experience to get back into jiu-jitsu and back into wrestling after being so dominant in striking and kickboxing. Like I was winning all the time. And then I would go to a jiu-jitsu class or a wrestling class and just get smashed, right? And it's like, dude, I don't like to do it. I'm not going to do that anymore. I want to keep doing it over here because I win. And I was like, no, I gotta change my mindset. So now, whatever I'm not good at, I do that most. I learned to love it. So go to the grappling. If that's the case, get yourself an MMA, go get smashed in jiu-jitsu and wrestling. And then guess what? Soon you'll start to see you taking people down. Then you're taking people down and getting them in a position and holding them there. And then wait till you get your first submission. It's like, holy crap, this is amazing. And then guess what? You're good at it. Now you like to do it. People don't like to do things they're not good at.
But so, you got to do the things you're not good at to get better at those things. So it's like that.
Exactly. And then you're going to see your evolution of MMA start to come out, man. Then now you're able to put the striking and the grappling and the jiu-jitsu together, and you're just going to be a freaking beast. I'm going to be seeing you in the UFC one day. I better see you in the UFC, bro. Just saying. Yeah.
You're 14 years old now, so when you're in the UFC in like 5 years, be like, hey, WB, I'm in the UFC. I'm that guy that sent you that super chat that one time, and it's me. And we'll know exactly who you're talking about.
I'll be commentating your fight. Me and Sweet T commentating.
Yeah, forget it. All those other
dude.
guys. We'll just take
I'll
over.
probably be retired by then. No, I probably won't be. I'm trying to be like 50 still in the UFC.
For
I'm
sure.
gonna make them bring like a senior, have like a senior division.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cool.
That'd be cool. Sweet.
Well, all right, guys.
Appreciate
you guys
we
tuning
haven't
in
done,
here.
dude. We need to do this more often, Sweet. This is fun.
This was fun.
I love
it was easy. It was
hanging
crisp.
out with you guys.
Yeah. Great questions. Again, if you
And
guys
thank you for the super chat.
have more questions, if you want to continue to chat with WB, he's over on Twitch at say it again.
Okay, if I'm not on tonight, I'm on Mondays and Wednesdays.
No, you got to get on tonight. You already told everybody you're gonna be on tonight.
I did say that.
You got to go game for a little
I got to
bit.
remember that my dog. I got to give him medicine. He's having seizures, things like that. So got to take care of him.
So okay, do it and then get on for a little bit.
I'll get on for a little bit. Thank you, Sweet Tea. I'll get on for a little bit for you guys.
I got
Sweet
you.
Tea, you saved everybody.
What's your Twitch handle?
So twitch.tv/WonderboyFaith. I'm on Mondays at 10:30, Wednesdays at 10:30, and on the weekends. So come and join me, guys. I love it. So it's just another way to kind of chat with you guys, and I love it. I'm terrible at gaming, but I have a great time doing it. I hang out with guys. I play with guys that carry me, so we'll get some dubs tonight. So
you finally get to see something Wonderboy's not good at.
Exactly.
Gaming.
Terrible.
Also, don't forget, guys, this Friday we got that awesome upload for y'all. Super entertaining. We're excited about it. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. If you're watching, you want to subscribe. We try to drop 2 videos a week. You know, one instructional technical video, whether it's a fight breakdown or maybe there's a big fight coming up, we give fight picks and stuff like that, and then one sort of entertaining where we put WB's UFC skills to the test. If you haven't checked out how good he is at breaking boards,
not just me, you too, bro. I think you were great. I think you were great.
Perfect.
But we both just grabbed our elbows just then. We're like,
dude, immediately like brought back flashbacks. So hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
Hit that like button. We're thinking about getting a podcast started as well. So hit that thumbs up if you want to see the Wonderboy Sweet Tea podcast. You know, kind of the same thing we'll do here. Answer questions, hanging out with y'all. And then finally, don't forget to ring that notification bell so you do not miss an upload ever.
Like you said, everything that you guys do with the channel, man, the likes, the subscriptions, the donations helps us. I mean, this is what we get with all of our stuff. We're trying to build it up. So we appreciate you guys and the development of this channel. You guys have been helping out, been amazing. So
huge. It's been awesome. Man. Never expected this, a little over. We're coming up on year 2.
No, you were in a year and a half. We started in May? Yeah, 2 years.
Wow.
And almost 300,000 subscribers.
That's crazy. So,
dude, help us out. We're almost there.
300,000.
You haven't subscribed yet, bro. Help us out. We're trying to get to 300K. All right,
300,000 subscribers, guys. So again, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Head over to Twitch at
twitch.tv/WonderboyFaith.
Wonderboy Faith, and hang out with him over there. We will see y'all on Friday.
Booyah. Catch y'all later, guys. Appreciate you. Oh, sweet, dude. It was awesome.
Yeah, man. Pretty good stuff. They can still hear us. So
okay,
you guys are awesome.
I love you guys. ASMR.